Hello guys, I hope you're all well. So I just thought I'd jump on here and do a quick YouTube video because I have recently started a business. If you follow me on Rocket and Honey or you follow Ethically So, which is a new business, you've probably seen all my spam because we are launching in 3 days. Oh my god, that is so soon. I'm like excited but nervous, but excited but very nervous. But I've had so much support from people like over the past few days, so I'm hoping that at least like one order will be placed. Otherwise I'm going to be smelling very clean because I have a shit ton of soap to sell. So yeah, I thought I'd just come on here and tell you guys a bit more about what Ethically So is, why I've started it, what the aims are, what my goals are, and yeah, just kind of how it originated. So let's backtrack a little bit. So I left England to go travelling when I was 22, I'm now 25. So Jake and I have been travelling for the past 3 years, almost, coming up. And yeah, we started doing Southeast Asia, and just before we started traveling, like I was kind of aware of the plastic pollution issues and what was going on, but not really. We hadn't been taught about it in school. It wasn't in my sight, like I wasn't seeing the problems every day, so it didn't really get to me too much. But when we travelled Asia, I literally just saw how much plastic pollution there was everywhere in like the most remote islands. We were in this tiny island in the Philippines, and you're literally seeing like waves of plastic. Like that's not just an online thing, it's real. And also like Indonesia, Bali, the beaches were closed because there was so much plastic pollution. Jake got sick from being in the sea because it was like so contaminated. So yeah, that kind of really got to me. And it wasn't until like a year, like half a year later when we moved to Byron Bay that I was suddenly like, okay, now I need to make changes. Like I went vegan, I did plastic free July, and I'd cut down a little bit before that, but not enough. So I'd had this idea for Ethically So in the back of my head for a long time, but because we'd been moving around so often, it wasn't the right time and place to actually set it up. But now is, because we have 6 months left on our visa. I know it's not very long, but I started this idea at the start of the year, kind of. About Feb time, I started playing around with it. We're gonna try get another visa, so fingers crossed. But yeah, now's the time. If I don't do it now, it's never gonna happen. Like the market for selling sustainable products is already saturated in London, and New Zealand, there's so many amazing companies that just kind of need help. So on that topic, I guess I should probably explain what Ethically So is. So Ethically So is an online destination for all your sustainable goods. So I'm going to be stocking products from loads of different companies, New Zealand companies or mainly New Zealand companies, but they're all going to be in one place. So rather than going to one online shop and then another one and then another and paying like loads of fees and postage, you can just come all the way over to Ethically So and buy all your products in one go. So my aim is pretty much to make living a sustainable life an easy life. Like I want plastic free to be a normality. I want it to be easy for people to access no matter where they are, kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of what the overall aim is. One of my main goals is for it to be low waste. So that's what it is. It's a low waste store. So everything's either plastic free, waste free, reusable, all using natural ingredients, and most of them are locally made. So 10 out of 11 companies are made in New Zealand and one of them is Australian. On the Australian one, we have gone for carbon neutral shipping. So all the gases that are given off through the shipping of that will be paid back and will offset the carbon that's given off. Yeah, that's really cool that there's like the carbon footprint that's given off will be offset, so it kind of evens it out a little bit. The New Zealand companies, I really wanted to help all these companies that are in New Zealand and have amazing products. Like the landscape obviously is amazing here. If you've been to New Zealand, you'll know that. And a lot of companies use natural ingredients from New Zealand, which is amazing. And yeah, I guess my overall aim was just kind of to help these companies and put them all in one place so people can see what's out there. That's the goal. So, as I said, to start with, I chose 10 companies for the launch date, which is in 3 days, the 1st of June. It was quite tricky picking the 10 companies. Like, there's some companies that I absolutely adore, but I contacted like over 100 companies and got replies from over 100. So it was very difficult minimizing it down, but like there's minimum order quantities, there's shipping costs, there's, yeah, lots that goes into the behind the scenes of picking these companies. But I finally picked like my top 10 plus one from Australia. I couldn't help it. And I'm going to be launching with these 10. I am drop shipping from a few companies just so I don't have to have the stock in. If you can see over there, all my stock is in the bedroom, which Jake's not very happy about, but it's okay. Hopefully it'll be out of the door very quickly. Picking the 10 companies was difficult, but I'm really happy with the companies that I've gone for. My aim was to set up with like the basics of what you need to start your plastic-free lifestyle. So for me, when I started, I chose just one room. So the bathroom was the room that I changed originally. Like I went to plastic-free toothpaste, plastic-free deodorant, shower gel, shampoo, that kind of stuff. And I found it a lot easier doing it room by room rather than just getting overwhelmed and panicking that I'm not doing enough. So a lot of the products that I'm selling to start with are bathroom orientated or kitchen orientated. There's quite a lot of skincare stuff as well that are all made with natural ingredients. And that's the basics. Like there's going to be the basics of everything that you kind of need to get your journey started, like lifestyle essentials or everyday essentials if you want to say. From then on, when people start buying, I can bring in all the next 10 companies because I have so many that I want to use still and that I want to collaborate with. So that's exciting. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get to that point. My aim is pretty much just to educate others. Like the only reason I have kind of been educated and have learnt more in this is because I've traveled so much and I've seen it firsthand. There's lots of people that don't have the opportunity to travel as much as I have and don't get to see it, so they kind of can't connect the two of like what you buy and where it goes kind of thing. I want to educate and help make people aware of where their stuff comes from when they buy it and where it goes at the end of its life, because I feel like that's really important. If you can get that correlation between the two and that connection, people are going to be more conscious about what they actually buy and where it comes from. So that's one of my really big aims. Another really big aim is that hopefully eventually, once we get the ball rolling on Saturday, I'm going to be able to give money back into charities to also help other companies that need help. So like plastic picking up companies, deforestation companies, animal welfare. Ethically So is all about ethics as well. So there needs to be fair pay of the people that are making these products. So I want to look a lot into the ethical side of things and giving back to charities that make products, like avoiding fast fashion, that kind of stuff. There's a lot to look into and there's a lot of progress to be made. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And I just kind of wanted to come on here and explain to you guys a little bit more about it, where we're going, where we're coming from, and what we have set in mind for the future of Ethically So. By the way, Ethically So stands for ethically sourced, so all of our products are ethically sourced locally and naturally and sustainably. Yay! So yeah, please follow along, head over to Ethically So on Saturday and check out our launch. Thank you so much for watching. As a thank you for watching, I'm going to give you guys the code. So the code is ethically hello. I'll put it below so you guys can use it, and then you will get 10% off your first order over $25 because you have been supporting me. So yeah, it makes a difference. And whatever you do, wherever you go, make sure you support local businesses, guys. It really helps, and avoid corporations. So yeah, that's us. I'm gonna head off. I don't want to keep blabbing. Just remember, Ethically So is an online destination that focuses around making living a sustainable life an easy life. And that is our goal. Peace out.